In the previous year before coming here to the Attunement Internship, I had a totally different life and I went through many challenges. I was coming through this winter time and it was a really deep time of reflection and soul searching, and I knew that I was looking for a few things: spiritual friendship, community, people who I resonate with, who care about the awakening of this world, the spiritual realization on the collective level, who are living it, who are breathing it, who are practicing it. I've been surprised by the playfulness of the community, the ease, how integrated the people here are. There's a realness, and yet there's also this deep and profound spiritual sense, which is really beautiful to find. There's a sense of acceptance of people, which I really love. Everyone has their own uniqueness, and we got all kinds of funky characters around here who are all amazing, incredible souls in their own right. And so this varied colors painting this gorgeous tapestry of what it is to be here in community, in spiritual practice, in dedication to the good of all. It's gorgeous. And when we live together, when we practice together, we work together, we pray together, we do, spend time together in all these myriad ways. There's a deep connection, very profound. One of the concepts that the emissaries of divine light brings is this differentiation. And there's a lot to it, but one of the things is to look at the way that you are and who you are, and then bring the best of that, and then magnify that, zoom that out, grow that like a tight bud of a flower that's blossoming into a gorgeous rose, growing, and each one unique in its color, its pattern, its variations, and then creating this magnificent garden together. And there's something around that is very accepting. It's very welcoming. There's been so many different people here bringing their gifts over 80 years. It's the longest standing intentional spiritual community in North America. I mean, that's incredible. And so the presence and the energy of everyone that's contributed over the years is palpable. I think that's one of the things that's so impressive, is that this keeps going generation after generation. Just continue to build, to grow, to expand, to blossom. And it's a very precious energy that's been cultivated. This process over the last half a year has been an opportunity to go to the places of challenge and work with those stuck places, be it shadows or trauma or self-doubt of various stripes, and confront it with other people, with a structure, with loving and supportive and wise, compassionate friends. And many people who have been here for decades. Some people have been doing the attunement practice here for literally 60 years. It's amazing, when you really pause and think about that, where do you find that in the world? I think one of the things that I highlight about being here is that there's an energy field that is being cultivated through all of this spiritual practice. And that's a real thing. It's palpable. The more and more that you become subtly attuned, the more and more it becomes obvious. Or sometimes just setting foot in this place, you're like, wow, something's different here. It's this place, Sunrise Ranch, offers so many different ways to participate. There are morning meditations most days of the week. There are services offered that are dynamic and rich a couple times a week. There are workshops. There are courses, there are study groups. There's a whole plethora of different ways to play. We have transformation groups where we meet and we go deep into our experience, or we discuss different readings, or we explore what would you say, questions that really get the juices flowing, and really bring deep what do we really, where are we at, what do we believe, and what do we want to live and practice and embody and directly experience. And on top of that, there's the attunement practice, which is really this potent and gorgeous energy medicine that, again, some people here have been practicing for 50, 60 years. That is a very powerful, transformative modality. I think one of the beautiful things about the Attunement Internship here is that there are different walks of life who can dive into this. You have young people, you have people who are, the later years of their life. You have people who have very little experience, and then you have people who have done it all, and there's something to offer for each of them. You don't have to just fit into this particular box. It's like you can be yourself, and guess what? Other people are being themselves. And it's like, okay, that's special. Each of us is somewhere on the path of recognizing our own deep, true divinity, and all of us have a ways to go. At least I do, and that is okay. And in fact, that is the precious opportunity that is at the heart of our existence here on planet Earth.